Hey guys! So, it feels like forever since I made a video. I think it's only been a week, but it feels like forever. Any whirling sounds you hear is my laptop over here. There's a fan going on outside. And there's a fan going on above me. So I thought I'd actually use a proper tripod today and test it out. I feel a little weird, but you know, whatever. So, first things first, just some updates. I want to be making some more music on this channel, so I went out and, with a new paycheck, I bought some guitar strings. I will finally be able to play my guitar again. So any recommendations that you have, I will take and I will see if I can do it. I'm not the best guitar player, as I've said before, nor am I the best singer, but I'm passionate. The other thing I wanted to talk about today was something I've just been dealing with a lot recently, and it's a part of my everyday life, and I'm sure it's in the title of this video. So I have something called fibromyalgia. I've talked about it a little bit before, but I thought I'd go into a little bit more detail today. Basically, doctors don't know what causes fibromyalgia exactly. For a long time, it was thought that it was just all in the person's head. Now, as someone who hates pain, there is no way in any universe I would want to be in the amount of pain that I deal with on a regular basis. For me, it started when I was about 13 years old, and it was mostly located in the neck area that I experienced most of my pain. So what are some of the symptoms of fibromyalgia? If you just put fibromyalgia symptoms into Google, on the side of the page it comes up and it kind of puts things in different categories. One of them is where the pain areas are, muscles mostly, the type of pain it can be, and when it can occur, which is basically anything. There's some gastrointestinal issues that are usually involved with it. I know I have that. My stomach hates everything. Fatigue and pain are my two biggest complaints though, and they're two of the biggest qualifiers for making it fibromyalgia. So basically, I can get as much sleep or as little sleep, the right amount of sleep, according to some people, and I will be exhausted no matter what. It actually got so bad with me starting this new job that I went to the doctor yesterday, and I'm going to be put on some medication that's hopefully going to help this. I've never been put on any medication specifically for my fibromyalgia other than like muscle relaxers, so I'm kind of excited to try something. For me, another big symptom is muscle spasms. I'm not currently having them, because that's the thing with fibro. It comes and it goes, and it's a pain in the butt because of that, because there's really no consistency. You could kind of figure out what triggers certain things, but if you're like me, sometimes you can't avoid those triggers. I have to go to work. And yes, it makes my fibro a lot worse. If I go on vacation or I go have fun, I get penalized for that because my body hates it. It's like, no, don't do those things. If I exercise, it hates me and it puts me in a lot of pain. I mean, it's a constant battle between you and your body, and it's so infuriating. Also talks about mood and anxiety and how it affects those things, or those are symptoms, or whatever. I've always had anxiety, so I didn't really associate it with that, but whatever. Sorry I'm talking so fast. This camera is about to die, and I don't want it to. It took me a while to get it all set up properly, and I really want to make this video. Anyway, anyone who has any chronic pain, chronic fatigue, just chronic illness in general, knows what I'm talking about when it comes to the frustrating task of inconsistency, trying to find the right medications, trying to find the right lifestyle for you to live that it is comfortable for you. Fibromyalgia is not curable, it's treatable, they say. You know, you can get things that help manage the symptoms, but I'm never going to be like, oh, I don't have fibromyalgia anymore, unless in, 10 years' time they find an actual cure. But first they need to find out what the heck it is. Anyway, I recently watched a video by Hank Green talking about how your illness is not your fault. I will link to that in the description because he is just a lot better with words sometimes than I am. He has a chronic illness and he is very understanding of what it's like to deal with it. Having fibromyalgia and holding down a job has always been very difficult for me. I've never been able to take anything over part-time hours. And it's scary because you can't really live your own life. I can't really move out on my own until I have a full-time job that pays more than minimum wage. And I currently cannot hold up to that. And What's scary is I don't know if I ever will be able to, but I have to hope. And I think that's just the message I want to send, is there's always hope, and there's always communities, and there's people out there that deal with the same thing as you do. So, do you have fibromyalgia? What do you do to cope with it? Do you have a job? Are you able to hold one down? I'm curious because I really like my new job, and I have so many things I want to accomplish. It's very difficult when your body's fighting against you. Also, do you just have another sort of illness of the sort that is challenging for your everyday life? Anyway, just let me know. I just got the call to go pick up my check for my job, so that's good. That means, you know, guitar strings and paying bills. Fun things. Hope you're doing well, hope you're not in too much pain and I don't know what to deal with, or just I hope you're doing well. Maybe I'll make another video before my work week starts. Or maybe not, I don't know. It depends on how I feel. God bless you all and peace out.